The FiiTii HiFiPods is a triple driver true wireless earbuds with high fidelity audio in mind, aimed towards people who will appreciate wearable art, audiophiles, gamers, and even sports person. It is priced around 220 USD globally. For its updated price and available discount, you can check the video description or the first comment down below. Now, FiiTii is the sub-branding of the famous Mifo brand, so let's get into the review. The charging case is fully CNC with what Mifo calls Material 7X Aerometal. It's basically a fancy word for 7000 series grade aluminium, meaning the aluminium material is mixed with other metals to make it much more structurally stronger, yet retain its lightweight property. At the same time, improve the resistance to corrosion. Now, this CNC lines is ultra fine, giving that satisfying, lighting effect that you're seeing right now. From the top, the sides, and the bottom, it looks premium. Now, aside from that, when you move your finger horizontally or vertically, you do feel the lines, but if you fidget by spinning around your thumbs like this or any of the finger, it feels like velvet material, very soft, velvety feeling, but it's metal CNC right here, so it's like optical illusion but just touch version of that illusion itself. Now, there is some weight while holding it, but at the same time, it feels premium and solid, thus the metal construction. Now, looking at the front right here, here's the button to open the spring-loaded mechanism. Its tactility is so nice. Taking out the earbuds is easy with plenty of finger space. Now, this button right here also functions to reset the earbuds to pair with existing device if you have difficulty, or pair with new device. You have to press it 3 times. Now, closing back the case, showing the back right here, is the Type-C charging port. Now, there's a white color LED indicator status on the top. Charging shows its breathing effect, whereas if it's static or turn off the LED, it means it's fully charged. Now, it takes roughly slightly above 2 hours to charge the case from empty to full. Now, it's a little bit on the longer side because this case right here holds a lot of battery life, which I will explain in greater detail in the battery performance bit. Now, the earbuds is glossy all around, with the front right here having this mesh geometrical design and the LED indicator right here. The touch function is on the top side. Now, I would say it's a little bit on the heavy side, but once on the ear, despite its big size right here, it feels very center balanced. You don't feel it like the earbuds want to pop out outwards, because there is this loop right here that holds to the inner or outer part specifically of the ears to have more surface area so you can grip to it. I did run on a treadmill as fast as I could on a 15 degrees incline. This earbuds did not pop out at all, so thumbs up right there. Now, you can use it for gym activities and also running in the rain if you're into that kind of stuff, because it has IP67 dust and water resistance. Now, the earbuds alone weighs 5.9 grams. Again, it does not feel heavy in the ears once it stays into the ears. The entire package right here, including the charging case, is under 103 grams. So in the package, it comes with the 3 pairs of extra ear tips with this ziplock bag, which I like it a lot. Next is the charging cable, decently length. I would say actually longer than decently length, so it's good to have it, and it's color coded so it's easy to find it in the dark. And your typical menu support right here. Now, each earbuds right here have 3 microphones, 2 of which will be used for active noise cancellation, 1 outward facing and 1 inward facing. There's also 3 ANC mode. ANC mild is literally ANC turn off, passive sound isolation. Next is transparency mode, basically boosted ambient sound into your ears. It's best used when your mother-in-law is talking to you, so you can win your mother-in-law's heart, so you can marry your girlfriend into waifu. Pro tip right there. Next is ANC strong. It's literally ANC turn on. Now, this is rated to have 40 decibels of noise cancellation, like entering the likes of the premium ANC products, like the likes of the Sony WF-1000X Mark IVs, that is priced at higher price with single driver, whereas this is much more affordable at triple driver setup. I would say this is value for money. Now, when it comes to the low frequency noises like road rumblings, ambient sound, traffic, air condition is eliminated fully. When it comes to the high frequency noises such as birds chirping, those high-pitched electrical noise, those high-pitched weird sounds, as well as kids crying in the train, is eliminated significantly, around 75% mark, I would say, by feel. So this works. And one plus point right here is the ANC Strong does not admit any eardrum pressure, and there is no ear fatigue, so you can use it long hours at a time, especially in gym areas where you may have noisy flexing neighbors. You don't want to hear their noise, you want to concentrate on your audio and your content. This is the wise buds to go for. The FiiTii HiPod uses Bluetooth 5.2 with Qualcomm aptX and adaptive latency support. It has two modes. Normal mode or music mode focus on better acoustic experience or audio quality with a little bit of delay, whereas gaming mode reduces the delay. It focuses on realism, real-time gameplay experience, so you can hear your enemy's gunshot, footsteps from a distance easily, as it also focuses and boosts the low-frequency noises like bass and other rumblings. But there is some audio compression. This will be a Bluetooth lag test using just a pen. What I'm going to do is double-click it upon firing backwards. That would be how much the lag will be presented in this Bluetooth device. And if you're not sure whether there's some lag, no worries, I'll leave some words on the bottom of this video to tell you how much lag there is. So let's start the test. And if you're not sure whether there's some lag, no worries, I'll leave some words on the bottom of this video to tell you how much lag there is. So let's start the test. On to microphone test. Currently what you're listening to is my typical YouTube setup, but we'll be using the Filmic Pro app to record the microphones without any post-processing in and later in the post-processing editing right here. Let's jump into the earbuds. Testing 1, 2, 3. Pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbow. She sells seashells on the seashore. So this is how I would sound like when doing calls. Now I'll leave my feedback how I think the microphone performs in the words below. When it comes to battery life, the earbud takes slightly just under 1.5 hours to be charged from empty to full. Now the earbuds in pair should give a rated of 7 hours of playback and additional 63 hours coming from the charging case itself. We have tested the battery in different settings. First is game mode plus ANC strong turn on. We got a total of 36 hours and 10 minutes. Whereas in normal mode and ANC mild, we got a total of 43 hours and 45 minutes. This is tested on the Samsung S20 Plus at the 6th volume bar. So if you go lower, you can actually get more battery life. The earbud supports Qualcomm aptX. However, for unsupported device, it'll fall back to the AAC codec, which I don't mind. Now this has triple driver setup, 2 balanced armature drivers and 1 dynamic driver, so it can focus each specific range well. Our test is based on the Samsung S20 Plus with ANC strong turn on, so we can have better bass response, and with low latency turn off, so we can have the high fidelity audio experience, that rich audio experience. And more specifically, on a smartphone, we listen generally to the 6 to the 7 volume mark. Now, when it comes to the low frequency, the bass packs great amount of energy, and the bass long drag vibration is just pure eargasm thanks to its dynamic drivers right there. And wait for the good news. The bass does not eat into the mids, and the highs, the mids, and the vocals sound super sexy, lively, sharp, crystal clear, without being disturbed or overpowered by the bass. It's the clear separation. It's amazing. Now, when it comes to the highs or instrumentals, piano and violin is the crystal clear type, very well tuned, not that high pitch for ear fatigue, no ear fatigue at all. And there's a tiny bit of warmth thanks to its dynamic drivers, just to give it that body feeling. But I generally feel when it comes to audible level, the highs is slightly less audible than the bass, but there's a clear separation. Both of them are not distracting or messy. So let me give you a summary right here. This earbuds right here, thanks to its triple driver setup, it works well for all genres of songs, maybe bass, pop, EDM, vocals, a cappella, or even saxophone. YouTube saxophone guy, you will be amazed how good is he dancing. Now, this also means it can be used for Netflix cinematic mode. You guys would appreciate it. So audiophiles would appreciate these earbuds. Again, this is not aimed towards audiophile. It's aimed towards sports person because it has active noise cancellation, good bass, and IP rating is quite high. For gamers, low latency is amazing. Battery life on these earbuds, despite being triple driver, it's quite long. And with the charging case right here, even longer. You can actually go 1 week without charging the entire set right here if you're spending 4 to 6 hours a day. So would I recommend these earbuds? Hell yeah. If you're interested to get this, can find all the links in the video description or comment. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content like this. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.